Hello, my name is Natalie Fine. I'm a counselor at the Community College of Philadelphia, and today I'm going to be facilitating this workshop, How to Calm Your Mind When You Can't Stop Overthinking. Have you ever had a thought that just wouldn't leave you alone? Replaying conversations, worrying about what if scenarios, or do you just generally overanalyze everything? You're not alone. It's called overthinking. What is overthinking? Overthinking is when your mind gets stuck in a loop of repetitive thoughts. There are two common types: rumination, which is thinking about the past, and worry, which is thinking about the future. Why do we overthink? Your brain is trying to protect you. It wants to avoid mistakes, prepare for danger, make the perfect decision. The problem is our brain sometimes overdoes it. Signs you are overthinking. You have trouble sleeping. You have difficulty focusing. You replay conversations. You imagine entire conversations. You're always asking, what if? You feel anxious or stuck. You're constantly second guessing. And you're paralyzed by indecision. These are all signs that you are overthinking. An important truth: thoughts are not facts. Just because you think it doesn't mean it's true. This idea alone can reduce anxiety. Strategy number one, name it to tame it. When you notice yourself overthinking, say to yourself, I'm overthinking right now. Why it works: it creates distance from thoughts and it activates the calmer part of your brain. Strategy number two, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Use when your mind is racing. Name 5 things you see, 4 things you feel, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you taste if you have gum or a mint or a drink. This brings your mind back to the present moment. Strategy number three, set a worry time. Pick 10 to 15 minutes per day. Write down all of your worries. If you start overthinking later, tell yourself, I'll think about this during worry time. It will help you feel more in control. Strategy number four, challenge your thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought 100% true all of the time? What evidence do I have? And what would I tell a friend? Often your thoughts are exaggerated, unrealistic, and always unkind. Strategy number five, take action. Even if it's a small step, they are still steps. Overthinking means you're stuck. Action is going to give you relief. So try just starting the task, even if it's for 5 minutes, or sending the text, or just studying for 5 minutes. Any action breaks the cycle. Strategy number six, move your body. Walk, stretch, exercise, dance, any kind of movement helps reset your brain. Strategy number seven, brain dump or journaling. Write everything out. No filter, no judgment. It clears the mental clutter. Write it all down in great detail until your hand hurts. This is a physical cue that you are overthinking. Limit information overload. Social media can be triggering. Doom scrolling is a compulsive habit of continuously scrolling through social media or news feeds to consume negative, distressing, or catastrophic information despite the anxiety or sadness it causes. You might be looking at something positive, but then it causes you to compare yourself, and then you start overthinking. Set time limits for social media. Unfollow accounts and people that trigger self-doubt and stress. Take screen breaks, especially 30 minutes before bed and 30 minutes after you wake up. Call to action. Ask yourself, can I do something about this right now? If yes, take a small step. If no, accept the worrying won't change the outcome and pivot to something productive. Fact check your thoughts. Your mind often creates worst case scenarios. Before you accept the thought as a truth, ask yourself for evidence. What is the actual likelihood of this happening? Run the scenario to a ridiculous point. How will this problem affect you in 5 or 10 years from now? Do a good deed. Helping others can help you to get out of your head and reset. Recognize your automatic negative thoughts. Can identify and work through these thoughts by keeping a record of your thoughts and actively working to change them. Track the situation and record the first thought that comes to your mind. As you dig into details, evaluate why the situation is causing these negative thoughts. Break down the emotions you're experiencing and try to identify what you're telling yourself about the situation. Find an alternative to your original thought. For example, instead of jumping straight to this is going to be an epic failure, try something like I'm genuinely trying my best. No one is born knowing how to do algebra. Just because it's hard doesn't mean I am not capable. Everyone is at CCP to learn. If you're only taking developmental courses, instead of saying that, say, I'm going to learn these skills I need to be successful in college. Quick reset tool when you're in the moment. Try this breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, then exhale for 6 seconds. Repeat this 5 times. Celebrate all of your successes, no matter how small. Think of 5 things that you've experienced in the past week and how you made it happen. Doesn't matter how small. I got the mail from the mailbox. I paid my bills on time. I studied really hard for the exam. I did the laundry. Anything that causes you stress or something that you avoid, celebrate anything related to it. What not to do. Don't try to force your thoughts away. Your brain is designed to think. Don't judge yourself for overthinking. Don't chastise yourself for having these thoughts. The goal is to manage our thoughts and not eliminate them. Your presence is a present to yourself. So do one task for a set amount of time each day when you're not multitasking. For example, eating mindfully. Find the joy in each bite. How does it feel in your mouth? Is it bitter, salt, sweet, savory? How does it smell? That is a mindful activity you can do to help yourself get out of your spiraling thoughts. You can also use the same concept with the mindfulness walk. What can you hear? What can you see? What can you feel, smell? All of that, getting yourself away from your circling thoughts. Self-compassion. We can't change the past, and dwelling on it will only hurt us. Take note of a stressful thought and consider the emotional and physical response. Accept that these feelings feel true in the moment, but that doesn't mean that they're true. Adopt the phrase, I am enough. I will be okay no matter what. I can do hard things. The Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Accepting that there will always be things out of your control can help you reduce your overthinking. When to ask for help. If overthinking keeps you up at night, it affects your school and work performance, it causes anxiety, panic. You can email counseling at CCP to schedule an appointment. We also have recorded some wonderful videos on the CCP Counseling Center YouTube channel. In closing, you are not your thoughts. Thoughts come and go. You are in control of your actions. What's one strategy you will try, and when do you tend to overthink the most? Thank you for taking time to watch this video. My name is Natalie Fine. Please email with any questions or concerns to counseling@ccp.edu. Have a nice day.